Have you ever stopped to wonder why no matter how hard you try, success seems to slip through your fingers? Why some people keep winning while others just keep failing? What if I told you it's not about talent, luck, or even hard work? The truth is, you're programmed to fail. But there's a way out, and it starts by understanding how your mind is wired against you. Most people think failure happens because they didn't do enough. But what if failure is baked into the system? What if your brain, your habits, even your environment are set up to keep you stuck? Sounds crazy, right? But it's true. From childhood, society programs us with beliefs that limit us, habits that sabotage us, and mental patterns that guarantee failure unless you actively break free. Let's break it down. Imagine your mind is like a computer. Now, most of us are running on outdated software, old beliefs and fears downloaded without question. This software tells you things like, you're not good enough, success is for other people, or you don't deserve this. These messages play on repeat, and they control your decisions, your emotions, your actions, without you even realizing it. Here's the kicker. Your brain doesn't like change. It craves safety and predictability, so it will always default to the known patterns, even if those patterns keep you stuck in failure. That's why you might have big dreams but still end up procrastinating, doubting yourself, or making excuses. Your brain is literally protecting you from what it thinks is danger, growth, risk, uncertainty.
But what if you could reprogram that software? What if you could change the beliefs and patterns that keep you locked in place? That's exactly what separates those who succeed from those who don't. It's not just about hustle or talent, it's about rewiring your mind to support success. Here's the secret most people never talk about. You must become the architect of your own mind. You need to intentionally build new habits, new beliefs, and new ways of thinking that align with your goals. This isn't a quick fix. It's a process, but it's the only way to break the cycle of programmed failure. Let me give you a real-world example. Think about Olympic athletes. They don't just show up and win because they're naturally talented. They train their bodies and minds relentlessly. They replace old limiting beliefs like "I can't" with "I will." They create rituals and environments that push them toward success. This mental reprogramming is what unlocks their potential. And it's not just athletes. Look at successful entrepreneurs. Most started with nothing, faced rejection after rejection, but they rewired their mindset to see failure as feedback, not defeat. They rewrote their internal narrative from "I'm a failure" to "I'm learning and growing." That shift alone made all the difference. So how do you start? First, recognize your current programming. Pay attention to your thoughts and habits. What stories are you telling yourself? Are they helping you or hurting you? Second, challenge those stories. Ask yourself, is this really true? Is there evidence? Most limiting beliefs crumble under scrutiny. Next, replace those old beliefs with new, empowering ones. This could be as simple as saying, "I am capable," "I deserve success," or "I learn from every challenge." Say them every day, believe them, and watch how your brain starts to accept them as truth. But here's a warning. Your old programming will fight back. You'll feel resistance, self-doubt, even fear. That's normal. Growth always feels uncomfortable. The difference is whether you let that discomfort stop you or push you forward. Another critical step is to take action aligned with your new programming. Change your environment. Surround yourself with people who support your growth. Cut out distractions that reinforce old patterns. Create habits that reflect your new beliefs. Remember, your environment shapes your behavior far more than you realize. And here's a little-known fact. Visualization is a powerful tool for reprogramming your mind. Athletes use it. Top performers use it. Simply imagining yourself succeeding, feeling the emotions, and living in that reality primes your brain to make it happen. It rewires your neural pathways to align with success. Now, you might be wondering, is this really enough? Can changing thoughts really lead to massive success? The answer is yes, but only if you do it consistently. Your brain rewires slowly, like a muscle building strength. One day won't cut it. You need daily commitment. Let me share a story. There was a man named James who spent years stuck in a dead-end job, convinced he would never escape. His programming told him, "I'm not smart enough and it's too late." But one day he decided to challenge those beliefs. He started small, reading books, meditating, writing down new affirmations. He visualized the life he wanted. Slowly, his mindset shifted. Opportunities began to appear. He took risks, failed, learned, and eventually launched a successful business. James rewired his brain, and his life changed forever. If you want to avoid being programmed to fail, you must commit to this inner work. The external world will never change until your inner world does first. It's the invisible battle that determines your results. Here's the reality. No one else will do this for you. Society won't teach you to reprogram your mind because it benefits from keeping people predictable and controllable. That's why this knowledge feels like a secret, but it's not. It's accessible to anyone willing to take responsibility. So, are you ready to take control, to break free from your mental programming and start designing the life you truly want? It starts with awareness, belief, and action. It's uncomfortable, it's challenging, but it's also incredibly liberating. Imagine waking up each day feeling unstoppable, confident, and driven, no longer held back by invisible chains. That future is possible, but only if you commit to rewiring your mind.
You've been programmed to fail, but you can choose to reprogram yourself to win. Don't wait. Start today, because the longer you delay, the more your old programming wins. Remember, success isn't about what happens to you, it's about how you respond inside your mind. Change your programming, change your life. Are you ready to break the cycle? If so, take one step right now. Identify one limiting belief and replace it with a new, empowering truth. Say it out loud. Believe it. Act on it. This is your moment. Your future self will thank you.